RTT back here for the video, guys. Today we have an unboxing of the Sony A7Iii. Now this bad boy retails for around $2,000 and it is an absolute insane camera. Now this is of course the before the A7S3, so it's a down the line. This was actually a very highly sought after camera when it did come out, but today we can go ahead and look at it, unbox, and see what it actually comes with inside the box. So again, go ahead and opening up the top of the box here, you can see that we're going to unleash the monster, and it is not much in the box in all honesty. You have the camera, you have the little strap, and of course you have the battery, and that is pretty much it. It's nothing else other than that. So going ahead and taking out the camera here, you're going to see that this bad boy is absolutely gorgeous. First off, taking a look at the front, we of course do have the A7Iii logo, and of course we do have some very nifty features. At the very top we do have a mount for a microphone or a camera light or a flash, very nice. Of course we have the typical settings we would have for any camera, automatic, manual right there, bam, nothing special there. Now the thing I love about this camera, and it's actually a little bit better in my opinion than the 6D Mark II I'm recording on right now, is that it does go ahead and have programmable buttons on this device. So first off, you can set, as you can see, C1, C2, C3, and finally C4 down here. You can set custom commands to this camera for those certain buttons, which is absolutely insane. And you can actually have it so instead of just having, certain settings like, okay, I'm going to do, instead of having to go to settings, go to zoom, and do all the zooming, manual zoom, which yes, this does have manual zoom, you can actually go ahead and set it to certain zooms already. So C3 could be a certain zoom you like. You click on that, it automatically zooms in perfectly, so you can avoid having to, mess around with settings and get that perfect shot you always want. Now going ahead and taking a look at the rest of the box, we do of course have like I said, the strap and the battery. Now the battery in the box, you do not get a charger, and I know that's something that Apple S in a way, because now with the new chargers, new Apple iPhones, there won't be any chargers. But again, that's something that we are seeing with a lot of appliances nowadays, because it cuts down on the economic waste or the product waste that we end up having. So let's go ahead and start off by putting this on. So first off, to put a strap on any type of camera, all you're going to do is go ahead and put the little strap through right there, just like that, and then go ahead and angle this toward you so the way you want to wear it. So for example, I want Sony right here to be looking this way, and I'm going to go ahead then and take this and then go ahead and go right into here. So I want it to be angling toward me. Now next thing you're going to go ahead and do once you go ahead and put it through is you're going to slide it through the little plastic thing we just looked at. So let me go ahead and fix this around with us. Hang on. So make sure you got that, and there we go. So you're going to slide it through the little plastic piece we just looked at, and then going through the little hoop-de-hoop and pull. And your shoes are looking cool. If you get that reference, guys, hit that like button. But let's go ahead and do that, and then bam, you're going to go ahead and put it through here. So all you're going to do is push this up, and it's going to cause a little thing like that to happen. Push that through the little hole, up and around, and back around just like this. It's a lot easier to do when you've done it a million times. I've done it quite a few times. Definitely not a million yet. I'm not at a million yet. But that's pretty much it. And then the same for the other side is a lot easier. Once you get down one side, it's a lot easier to do the other side, because you automatically have the right orientation of how you're going to have it. So it's not as difficult to do it in the second side as it is when you do it the first side, right? The first side is the most difficult because then you have to actually line it up correctly and make sure it is lined up correctly. And recommendation is pulling this tight right there so that you always have it, of course, so it doesn't come loose. Because the whole point of this little plastic piece, guys, is so it doesn't come loose. That's the whole point of it. So again, a little up like that, going through the little loop-de-loop and pull. Make sure your shoes are looking cool. And let's go ahead and push it through here, all the way up, back down to here, and just like that we are going to have the strap done and bam, now you got your Sony A7 III strap. I won't say strap. Okay, it sounds wrong when you say it as a whole entire sentence, but now you have that done. So, next thing I want to talk about, guys, is the battery. So, the battery does go ahead and be inserted at the very bottom right here. Little latch flips up. You take this battery right here and go ahead and slide it right in. Now, this battery is a very, very good battery. Based on experience, I've been able to get easily at least 2-3 days worth of shooting out of this battery without much issue at all. I love this battery. Probably, honestly, my favorite battery. I have like 7 batteries for my 6D Mark II. I only have this one battery for this camera right here. That goes to show how amazing, truly amazing this camera battery is. Now, going ahead and starting it up, you can see I am on automatic, and it is, of course, very, very cool. But go ahead and switch to manual. Now, the big thing about this camera versus the 6D Mark II and versus a lot of other cameras is how much ISO you can go up to. So if we go ahead and go to ISO right here, you can see ISO 5000, but you can see, unlike many cameras, especially again the 6D Mark II, this bad boy is so beautiful shooting in low light. Comparing it to the 6D Mark II, it is honestly a crazy, crazy difference because again, low light performance is amazing with this camera. Now this can shoot up to 204,800 ISO, which is absolutely crazy. As I said before, yes, you can program all 4 of these buttons to have whatever you would like. And of course, it all depends on what cameras or lenses you put on here. If you put cheap lenses on here, you're going to get cheap products. Again, this is a really high quality camera. I recommend at least going with some decent lenses. I have a video on the channel talking about the best budget lenses to go for that can go ahead and help you out. Guys, that's my review of the Sony A7 III. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like and subscribe down below, and tell me down below which camera do you have, and if you could upgrade, which one would you upgrade to? I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.